Hey everybody, Craig here. Finally getting around to actually posting up some videos and everything on the antenna rotor that I've been futzing with over the course of the last, I don't know, year and a half. Actually got this all taken care of for a maker faire that we did, but then have just not gotten around to actually getting all the stuff pulled out and a video made so I could get some stuff posted. So figured I got the 4th of July weekend here, got a little time, gonna go ahead and make a run at it. So what you're seeing here is a twin boom. The actual antennas come from Tim up at Arrow. He initially sells a single boom, right, that's actually got the driver's offset. In my case, I've split them because it works better from a balance standpoint on this. It's just a spare boom that I picked up from Tim. He was nice enough to send me actually a spare one for doing this. Hooked onto what you can see there in the middle is a 3D printed case that has a stepper motor inside of it. On top there is a drive assembly that's making use of a servo mechanism, so that's going to drive you an elevation azimuth done by the stepper motor. At the base of that guy has got a Arduino board. I'm making use of a Yun right now because I use the wireless. That's actually how I connect things into it, so it's a wireless network. You can then see down here, all runs on a battery, so when you're in the field, everything just basically works, right? So both the motors and the Arduino board are powered from that, and then I'll move over here a little bit so you get a bit better angle. I then basically got off of Amazon, I picked up a set of solar panels that will then drive that and keep it charged. So pretty much I can operate in the field near indefinitely. So moving over here, let's move over and have you take a peek at. So that is ProSat. It turns out I got a few Easter eggs hiding in here that I have not otherwise told anybody about yet. One of them is if you're on the settings screen and you go to the upper right hand corner and you have one of these configs, turns out there's actually a button up there. There it goes. And that's how I configure it. So I can come in here, I can, once I'm connected, I can test. This thing right now is just connected up to the network, the wireless network that the Yun's doing, so I'm connecting to it wirelessly. I can reset, I can move azimuth around, do a bunch of tweaks, basically just verify stuff is what I do here. So the other thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go into what's up mode, and I'm gonna go ahead and fire this thing up. I'm gonna hit a done. We'll go ahead and run through with a go. And what that's gonna do is compute everything that's gonna be overhead here. I'm gonna pick off that one, the second one there is a 56-degree elevation. The third one, when's it coming up? Yeah, well, let me take a peek at that third one. That might be a nicer high angle pass. Yeah, we may come back to that. Let's see, it's a little too far out for what I'm trying to do here. Oh, 16 seconds, here we go. So another Easter egg up in the corner here. If you hit this, the antenna on. And if I go over here, what you now see is this bad boy's driving. So I had already north aligned this just using a compass. It's easy enough, you just basically drive it around, or you can use that little antenna screen that I showed you to be able to get it set up. And then what's gonna happen here is as this thing, you can always see it's starting to move a little bit there. And so it's now real-time tracking the satellite across the wireless network into the Yun up to control the motors, and then basically, keeping this thing pointed at it at all times. Swing back over here so you can see. So on this guy, get the glare off of that, you can see the little dot right here that's moving across. And so in real time, this thing is now being tracked by that setup right there. So anyway, getting there, and you can see it's starting to move up a little bit in elevation. This one's a relatively high inclination pass, but it may be a bit like watching paint dry here for a second until we get there. So I'm not sure I'm necessarily going to drag you guys through that. Anyway, wanted to give you a quick view of what I got up and running. Goal out of this stuff is I'm going to post all of it, right? Get it all up on the web, DIY kind of project for other hams out there that are interested in doing these kinds of things. So anyway, stuff's coming along. The way I'm going to get something out of this is actually going to be through hopefully more sales of the app, right? Because it ties specifically into the application. Hope everybody's enjoying it. 73s. Talk to you later. Bye.